something. Come on. Ah! Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
The 13th edition of XBL's Final Four is packed with familiar faces, and these two who tango tonight are duking it out back-to-back. The poise on the hill and clutch nature of our back-to-back champion seeks a third consecutive trip to the dance and is sniffing out the elusive three-peat. He's matched with the hunger and earth-shattering long ball potential of the player who many say has an empty spot in their trophy cabinet, well past overdue to fill. It's Weaver4Prez and the Beavers doing battle with Ashnod's Coupon and the Blues. Welcome to the XBL semifinals.
Oop, 1 second, let me get myself up here for you guys. One little snag I hit there. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. This is a special production. This is a Game 7 production in the semifinals. If you haven't already heard, the series between Ashnod's Coupon and Weaver4Prez, the Run It Back series, really for the third postseason in a row, this time second consecutively in the semifinals, is at Game 7, knotted up 3-3, 93 ego, two of the best players in the world, best hitter, best pitcher, pretty much bar none when you get down to the nitty gritty. You look at the numbers, and yeah, they had a great pair of games the other night after a brief break. I think maybe a one-day break from games 3 and 4. Game 5, Weaver came out, pitched dominantly, gave up one run only to Ashnod, won 5-1 in that victory. Game 6 went differently though. Ashnod came back, sat back a little bit. I think he went down early again, a couple different runs. But he had a big 5-run inning, and from there it was all Ashnod. He was in the driver's seat the rest of the game, and he looked like his pitching was starting to tighten up too. So this is one game do or die to go and face Luke Archer, who shockingly beat Lazy, upset him in 5 games, who's probably as hot as he's ever been. So the winner of this game may be running into a buzzsaw, or maybe they're going to be as hot as it comes going into that series. So it'll be really exciting to find out what's going to happen there. Yeah, so without further ado, I think we'll go ahead and let Ash and Weaver know it is time to go play some baseball, and I hope everybody enjoys it. We'll see you in just a couple moments. Okay, folks, we load in now to the home of both of these teams. This time it's Ashnod's Coupon getting the nod with the home field advantage in game number 7. We're at Red Rock Park. Game 7 starter is going to be on the hill. Caitlin Kanya sit for the Beavers. Luther Allison, first pitch coming up from him for the Chicago Blues. Gannon Weeks leads us off. These two ready to find a winner, ready to go face Luke Archer in the XBL World Series here in Season 13, and the first pitch in there for a strike from Allison. Next pitch bites the outside corner. That's another strike. So it's 0-2 to Gannon Weeks. Next pitch in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 looked at. Weeks frozen. That's a strikeout. We start off 1 down for Ghibli Chongle. Ghibli having a good playoffs. He's done well for his club here in this series so far. Quietly going about his business. Really more about getting on base than knocking runs in for everybody. He's quickly down 0-2. Weaver looks at another pitch. Hasn't taken the bat off his shoulder to my knowledge yet. And he's consecutively set down on strikes. So we're going to see Luther Allison's 8th pitch miss high to Deji or no. Next pitch in there for a strike. Next pitch to Weaver. Fouled away. That one swung on and missed. Luther Allison strikes out the side. Ashnod coming up to hit here in the bottom of the first. Mahalia Jackson leads off against the Beavers pitcher. Can you sit? She's had a rough playoff so far. I think she got knocked around in her initial start in this series. That forkball high hit hard up the middle. Jeffrey Fromey can only throw it into second base. Gonna be a leadoff single. Ash looking to get back to the World Series for the first time since season 11, where he was eliminated by Weaver. Trying to stave off Weaver in the postseason for the 3rd time consecutively for him. He would not want to go down here tonight. Starting off early with a fly out here to right field. We're going to have to call Jackson back to first base. Weaver looking for his 3rd consecutive World Series appearance, having beat Ashnod in season 11 and then beat and upset Lazy in season 12. BB King swings at 1, hits it up the middle. So there are 2 on with 1 out in the bottom of the first here for Ashnod's Coupon, and Elmore James is digging into the plate. James looks at a ball low. Next pitch through the right side, gonna set the table again for this Blues team. He does that so well. Let's see if he can knock these runners in. Mavis Staples batting here. Early runs for Ashnod and his club would be huge, putting some pressure on it as early as possible against Weaver and his starter. This one misses. 4 straight pitches. Staples walks, a run comes in. First run of this Game 7 is a walked-in run from Weaver4Prez. Our Von Asen winner. Can't find the plate right now. 6 consecutive balls here. Still won't abandon the power pitch. Swing and a miss there from Ashnod. So he fights back now. It's 2-2 to Muddy Waters. He's still got the bases loaded. This one's hit hard into the left center field gap. One comes around. Another one's rounding third. He's going to turn back. So the bases remain loaded. A run scores. It's 2-0 Chicago Blues. Disasters here start for Weaver. He wants to get a little on this as soon as possible. There's only 1 out in this first inning, and Jake Blues at the plate. Blues underneath it just a little bit. Misses a home run by I don't know how much, maybe 4 feet. A run does come home on the sac fly as Busi Manga makes a catch in right field. Throw comes in. Runners remain at first and second base. Elwood Blues batting. Sees a curveball in there for a strike. Next couple pitches to Blues, a ball and a strike. Now it's 1-2. This one crushed. Deep right center. Fromey's on his horse. He catches it out there. Good one in right center to catch it and end the inning. 3 runs do cross the plate for the Chicago Blues. Ashnod's Coupon leading. Barles Charkley leading off here for the Beavers. Barles has low pitch. Ashnod staying away from it. Weaver waiting for a pitch to hit, needing to start chipping away as soon as possible. That one over on the left side. Emily James picks it up on a hop. Throws it to first. The slow runner Barles Charkley thrown out in time. Busi Manga gets his first at-bat of this Game 7. Prospects early. Looking tough for the Beavers. An uphill climb. But we are only in the second inning with 1 out. Luther Allison already locked in, though. Starter looking good. Fastball, he's behind it. 101 miles per hour. Busi Manga sends back to the dugout. Simon Bombaclat goes up against Allison, who's only heating up. That one misses just low. It's 2-0 to Simon Bombaclat. He was the hero, I believe it was, in game 2, where Weaver hit the walk-off home run to win in 10 innings. Swing and a miss there, strike 2. Evened up, 2-2 count, 2 outs here in the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3, sets him down. We go to the bottom half of the second. Luther Allison, 9-1-2. Portion of the order. Weaver's pitcher tense, trying to fight back from that. Allison locked in, trying to only boost his mojo if he can get a hit at the dish. It's 2-2 count. Both these players pitch at a very rapid pace. Two-two forkball hit on the ground to second. Gets thrown over there in time to first. Runner is retired. Allison goes back to the dugout, ready to come back and pitch the next inning. This one swung on. First pitch by Ash. He almost beats that out. It took a little while for Ben to get up and get that throw over to first base. Diving play at second there. But Ashnod retired. Paul Butterfield digging in with 2 outs now. 1-1 to him. Strikes in there. Great curveballs there from Weaver. 2-2 pitch. Crushed. Right field. Over the short wall. That's going to be a solo shot for Ashnod. He's up 4-0. Things are getting dangerous. Paul Butterfield rocketed that one. That pitch was placed pretty perfectly from Weave. But yeah, that's a Red Rock shot, if you've ever seen one. BB King follows it up with one shot down the left field line. Gannon Weeks can pick it up before it gets to the wall. BB's not too fleet of foot. He's going to remain at first. Elmore James batting. Elmore sees 3 pitches. It's 2-1. Runner's still at first. He's behind that curveball. It's 2-2. Ball misses. Full count. 2 outs here in the inning. That one is crushed right at Gannon Weeks. Misplaced from Weaver, but he gets out of the inning. One comes across on the solo shot. We go to the third. Jeffrey Fromey sees a strike in there from Luther Allison. Luther Allison gets another strike in there. He's locked in. That one, a little bit of power hit on the ground. Davis Staples picks it up. There's the first in time. Ben from Talking Ben gonna get another shot here. Or for his first shot, excuse me. Another shot in this series, first shot of Game 7. He has already made a nice diving play out on the field. We'll see what he can do here at the dish. Getting ahead in the count against Luther. Ashnod scrapes the top half of the zone there. Hit hard. Picked up on a hop from James. He throws it first in time. 2 down. Weaver's pitcher still remains in the game. Having given up 4 runs so far. Gonna still remain. Try to fight back from that tense mojo. 0-1 pitch is lifted to left where Blues can make the grab. We go to the bottom of the third. Strike in there from Mavis Staples, or to Mavis Staples, and then the next pitch is driven deep center field. Fromey jumps, he catches it in front of the wall. What a play! Oh my! What a play! That was great timing from Weaver out there. I thought that was gone for sure, but it just did not quite have the juice. So Muddy Waters is batting with 1 out. He quickly is ahead 3-0 in the count. Weaver does not want to pitch to Muddy. 3-1 pitch, misses way outside. Muddy's going to get over to first base. There's great speed on for Ash now at first. He's got bad jumps to contend with, but we know it doesn't move too much on the base paths. He will steal in disregard to that bad jumps, and he will get that bag if his timing's good. He's done it in this series. Can you see it's 56th pitch here coming in the third. Hit hard over to shortstop. Yorno picks it up on a line. strike in there to Elwood Blues. One, two, hit to left field. Gannon Weeks can only slide for it and protect it. Gets to him on a hop, so it's going to be a base hit. 2 on, 2 out for the pitcher, Luther Allison. Right down the middle, missed. The 0-1 again in their fourth strike. Looked at. Weaver ahead. He's going to come back with a curveball. Misses just outside. The fork hit over on a line to second. Caught by Ben. We go to the fourth. Base runners erased. Just missed. Gannon Weeks back at the plate for his second AB of the game. This one, a diving play over short. All he can do is throw it to first, but it's in vain. Gannon Weeks has enough legs to get the infield single. Jimbly Chongle gonna try and support his team now after they get their first hit of the game on that last play. Ben, a nice 333, crushes it. Deep center. Waters is back. He's up. He doesn't jump. It's gone. The lead cut in half. A 2-run shot for the Beavers. Ghibli Chongle puts them on the board.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 73.
DeGiorno is batting 391. That one in there for a strike. The next pitch right down the middle popped up. Shortstop out there. He's going to catch it. There's one down here for Barles. Barles sees one she likes. Just misses it. Fouls it straight back. The 1-1 to Barles Sharkley. Swung on and missed. Inside pitch. Tough to reach. 1 and 2. Hit hard up the middle. Nobody's getting that. Diving attempt from Ashnod. We do have a single there for Weave with 1 out. Busi Maga batting 0 for 1 in this game. A little bit of lag as we can see here. We'll take a second for the players. That one up and in misses. It's 1 and 1. 47th pitch from Allison. He's neutral now. And he's starting to tick down in velocity a little bit. Accuracy as well. That one swung on and missed. It's 2 outs here in the inning. Big strikeout there for Ash. This one a diving play at third. Jackson picks it up. Throws it over to first in time. 7 Bumblecloud with the speed downgrade. We're in the bottom half now of the fourth. This one blooped over the jumping first baseman in front of Busi Manga and right. It's going to be a leadoff single for Ashnod's Coupon. Ashnod then hits one hard. He dives for it on the ground. Weaver doesn't even think about second base. He just throws it to first. It ends up being a fielder's choice. 1 out, runners in scoring position. BB King now batting. Quickly 2 strikes on BB King. Weaver comes back again. Just misses. The high curveball attempted one more time. Now it's 2 and 2. Two pitch again. Swung on. Hit hard on a line to DeGiorno. She picks it up for the out. More James. Trying to knock this runner in. Needs a base hit now. Lead all of a sudden last inning was cut in half. So this is a very close. Game 7 XBL semifinals. Winner faces Luke Archer in the World Series. Luke has beaten Lazy in 5 games. These two in Game 7 here. The semifinal rematch. Luke got his revenge. Can Ashnod get his? Or will Weaver again get to the World Series for the 3rd time in a row? 1 and 1 to Jeffrey Fromme. Bottom of the order. 7, 8, 9 coming up in the 5th. This one on the ground. Mahalia Jackson picks it up. Chucks it over to first easily. Fromme is retired. Ben from Talking Ben now batting. Ben misses it. Way inside. Maybe an accidental swing from Weaver there. Pardon me, 6 games for that last series. I am corrected. We do have a ground out there for the second out there, and the 5th. This one, Chabanchi Dank Melly comes off the bench to pinch hit. He hits it hard on the ground. And Weaver's lifted his starter from the game. Novi Marquetta is going to come in out of the bullpen. A little bit of an interesting move here from Weaver, changing up the velocity. 3-pitch pitcher Marquetta gets a strike in there starting out against Mavis Staples. That one just misses her. Lined right up the middle. Going to be a single dash to start the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
2 quick pitches to Muddy Waters. He's batting .529. He's ahead in the count. Now 3-0. 3-0 pitch swung on, fouled away. We go again. It's in there for a strike. Just bites the zone. Great changeup from Weaver. And then the next pitch flipped into left in front of Gannon Weeks. It's going to be a base hit for Ashnod. He's been doing a little bit of blooping in this series to get his runners on. But I think that's really the MO for him now. A bloop and a blast. And you know how much of the blast, as we see this one crushed deep to right center field. I think it's catchable though for the center fielder. Runners tag up. Then they turn back. Ashnod always gives it a valiant attempt, but often will turn those runners around since they do lack the speed that most of the top of his order lacks. All of his outfielders having some good legs. This one hit right up the middle. That's going to load the bases. Bromy's throw. Definitely going to keep the runner at third base. So bases loaded, pitcher up. We're going to see him lifted. Because this is an opportunity where Ashnod definitely wants to get a bat off the bench. Pinch hitters, Junior Wells. Now 1-1. 1-1 pitch, misses outside. 2-1. 2-1, strike. Ashnod, anything close for him now? 2-2, swung on and missed. Huge pitch from Weaver. Ashnod can't catch up to 93 there. Then this one flipped over to shortstop. Yorno catches it on a line. That ends the inning, ends the threat. Bases loaded. They stay there. Weaver out of the huge jam. It's still 4-2. Top of the 6th. Gannon Weeks leads us off against the specialist righty Albertina Walker. Her first pitch in there for a ball low. Walker again. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Flipped out into center, right in front of Muddy Waters. It's going to be a single for Gannon Weeks. Second hit of the game for him. He's got legs over at first. Ghibli Chongle last time hit a home run. Knocked him in. That's where the 2 runs came from. This one driven to the right center field gap. Can Ashnod cut it off? He hits it off his glove, diving. That'll probably score the run in Weeks. The throw cut off. Weaver turns back. Going to stay. Keep the runners at second and third for Yorno. So no run score. That one's hit hard right up the middle. That's going to score 1 run. Weaver rounds third again, but he's going to turn back. DeJourno is a single. It's 4-3 now. This one getting close. Could be more from Weaver here too with no outs. First and third. 1 run already across. This one hit up the middle. It's a dive from Staples. Second, over to first. Not in time. A fielder's choice, and Weaver scores a run there. It's a tie game. So 4-4 in Game 7 here, XBL semifinals. We were looking for more. Busi Manga at the dish. Yorno got hurt on that last play. He needs a suitable replacement. It's going to be Flip Chubson Bubson. Inflamed Achilles for Yorno. Tough break for Weave. quickly. 2 strikes to Boosie. High pitch, swung on, fouled back. Next one, he's tense. Or Ashnod is tense. This one hit on the ground to short. Over to second. He's out. Over to first. In time for the double play that time. There's the end of the inning. Ashnod out of the woods there pretty much after giving up 2 runs. It is tied. So now this is a brand new ball game. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Paul Butterfield with the home run already tonight at the dish. He lifts this one hard to left. Gannon Weeks can catch it and handle it well. Next pitch swung on, hit hard. Gannon Weeks again catches it. So 2 consecutive flyouts to left. See us 2 outs in this inning. Elmore James working against Marquetta. Crushes it. Fromy, he has good legs. He's over there. He catches it for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 22.
Simon Bumaclat. First pitch of the 7th. It's gone. A solo shot. Tie broken. The Beavers all of a sudden have woken up in this game. 420 feet. Look at that. And Simon, he's got the clutch gene in him. We saw him in this game, in this series, already walk one off.
Steve Wright.
420-foot bomb. Fromy then follows it up with a single. So still no outs here in the 7th. 2 hits and a run scored.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Albertina Walker tense and getting worse. Runner goes. He's got the Steeler trade. Should be in there. He is. So scoring position for Weaver now with the 8-hole hitter Ben up. He hits it right up the middle. He's going to come around to score again. It gets past Muddy in center. Oh my, Weaver's thinking about third. The throw coming in. He's in there. So it's 6 for Beavers. Disastrous there for Ashnod. Not sure how that happened, honestly. Ball just went right past him. Marquetta staying in the game, gonna hit for herself. Try to knock the runner in. Needs to make some contact. She can't there. It's 0-2. Walker. Then a hit hard up the middle. That's another base hit. The reliever gets a run knocked in. It's 7-4 Beavers. All of a sudden, this game's turned on its head. Ashnod needs to get a handle on it quick if he wants to see the World Series again against Luke here. Weaver trying to go up against him. Trying to get there for the 3rd straight time. He wants a 3-peat. He just stole second with the pitcher. Are you kidding me? Runner's hung up between 3rd and 2nd. He's caught going to 3rd. There's 1 out. So tough break for Weaver. Runner in scoring position erased. Heads up play from Ashnod to get the ball over there in time. Walker's still rattled. Now he's going to think about taking her out.
now pitching, number 49.
It is Buddy Guy. Low velo from Ashnod here. This is something I don't think we've ever seen. He has no innings pitched in the playoffs so far. 3-1 pitch. Swung on, hit hard. It's through the hole between short and 3rd. So a single sees 2 on and 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
That one backs Weaver off. The 1-0. It's the replacement from Chubson Bubson. Great strike in there. It's 1-2. Bubson then flips this into the left center field gap. Nobody's going to catch it. There's a dive. It's off his body. 1 run's going to score. Both runners get into scoring position. It's 8-4 Beavers. It's a 6-run inning so far. Here in the 7th. This one is crushed. Deep to center. Muddy Waters is back. He jumps. It's gone. A 3-run home run. Barl Sharkley. 411 feet. It's 11-4. Weaver is ahead.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40.
I'm speechless. And Ashnod can't find the zone now with Buddy Guy. Boosie Manga ahead in the count 3-0. That one in there for a strike. It's 3-1. 11-4 Weaver. And Boosie has walked. Ashnod can't find outs in this inning. This is tough.
Third baseman, number 22.
That one low and inside in there for a strike. Simon Bombaclat at the dish. He wants to keep it going. This one popped up, though, behind short. Elmore James should be able to handle it. He does. There's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 18.
18th pitch from Guy. Misses low against Fromy, who's now up. I believe the Beavers have batted around. This one. Yeah, they did, because Simon Bombaclat hit a home run to start the inning, I believe. And then Fromy's going to get an infield single, so we keep going with Ben from Talking Ben. Two-one to Ben, swung on and missed. Now it's 2-2. Buddy Guy trying to finish the inning. It's grounded over to second. Staples picks it up over to first in time. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Stretch time, folks. It's 11-4 now in favor of the Beavers. Mavis Staples leads off against Novi Marquetta. Novi trying to keep her team ahead. Strikes him out looking. Great placement. Next pitch to the center fielder, Muddy Waters. Hit hard over in front of Boosie Mango, who can only slide and see it bounce off his glove. So there's 1 on and 1 out. Jake Blues at the plate. Two-0 to Blues incoming. Now 3-0. There's a strike. Weaver trying not to walk him. Quickly, now full count. Great pitches. And then swung on and missed the heater. Ashnod can't catch up. 91. It's only diminishing now from Marquetta, who's locked in. 2 outs for Elwood Blues. Batting .514. This is crushed to center field. Jeffrey Fromy makes that grab. We're going to the 8th, a 7-run lead for Weaver's Beavers. They're feeling good. He's trying to get some insurance. Gonna take out Bong Chongle now. We're gonna take out Marquetta for Bong Chongle, excuse me. First pitch to him, swung on, hit right at Jackson. So there's 1 down for Weeks. He takes that pitch. It's over the inside heart of the plate for a strike. Ashnod dropping a lot of curveballs in there with Buddy Guy. 1-2 pitch to Weeks. Hit hard. It's up the middle. Muddy Waters picks it up in the outfield. It's got to be a single for Gannon. Ghibli Chongle's locked in. Feeling good, so got to be careful how Ashnod pitches to him now. Hit hard right through the hole. It's going to be 2 on and 1 out. Flip Chubson. Bubson's at the plate. Double steal. They're caught. Ashnod gets the lead runner at third. Next pitch. Crushed foul by Bubson. That one was in the seats. Weaver wants it back. Next pitch. Straight back. Oof. Right down the middle. Bubson feeling good. Hits that one, though, on the ground. Can't straighten it out. It's going to be the end of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Magic Sam pinch hitting for Ashnod. New reliever in for Weaver. It's John Prawley. 2-0 from Prawley in there for strike 1. 2-1. Strike 2. He's fighting back. Next pitch popped up. Bubson's behind second base. He calls everybody off. Makes that grab. There's 1 down. 1-1 pitch to him. In there for another strike. That one was perfectly placed. That one flipped out to right. It's going to be where nobody can catch it. Diving attempt from Bubson. Valiant effort, but Ashnod's got a 1-out runner. Paul Butterfield getting a shot. He crushes this one hard right at Bubson. There's 2 down. So quickly 2 down, and BB King's got to contend with that. 2-0 pitch to him. Popped up to center field. Jeffrey Fromey gets it. Out number 3. And we're going to the 9th inning here of the XBL semifinals, Game 7. Winner faces Luke Archer in the World Series. Season 13 here of the XBL. Big culmination. Our 6th season here on Super Mega Baseball 2. This one flipped out to center field. Going to be Muddy Waters who makes that play. But Barles Charkley gets a single.
The right fielder, number 40.
0-1 pitch. Willie Big House Smith, the pitcher now for Ashnod. The 0-2 was hit actually out into left center. Going to be another base hit, so there's 2 on, no out for Simon Bombacloud. 1 for 4 with a homer. Hit right up the middle. Going to set the table for Weaver. Thinking about challenging for the plate. He does not. So the bases are loaded in the 9th for Fromey. He looks at one right down the middle. The 0-1 popped up and was out of the zone. Jake Blues makes the grab. Weaver thinking about tagging up. He can't.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 23.
Ben's moved over to shortstop in this game because of the injury. He's hitting now. He pops that one. Up to left. Blues makes the grab. Weaver thinking about going home again. He does. It is not in time. Or it is in time, excuse me, for the double play. Barles Charkley just extremely slow going down that line. So no insurance for Weaver. It's a 7-run lead going to the bottom of the 9th. He needs 3 outs with John Prawley here to see himself into the World Series. It is 1-1 to Elmore James. 2-1. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2. The next pitch. Crushed foul. 2-2 upcoming. Hit hard in the left center field gap. That one's going to get down. Possibly extra base as Fromey gets to cut it off, so it'll only be 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 1.
Quickly, 2 on now and no outs in the 9th for Ashnod as he gets a single through the hole there. Muddy Waters locked in and batting. Curveball to him misses. 1-0. Hit right up the middle. So the bases are loaded. Jake Blues at the play. Ashnod trying to get back in this. Let's see how he can do it. He's had the bases loaded quite a bit in this game. That changeup, a strike. Next pitch in there for a swinging strike. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. There's 1 down. Runners remain where they are. The next pitch. Crushed to right. Boosie Maga's back. He jumps. He catches it. Oh my, oh my. I think he might have robbed a homer. A grand slam. Oh my. There's 2 down. Now Ashnod's got his pitcher up. He's going to pinch hit. He hits it up the middle anyway. Run's going to score. What? It's 11-5 in the bottom of the 9th. 2 down. Top of the order up for the Blues. Ashnod still fighting. Still alive. John Prawley has a strike. Now a ball. It's 1-1. Mahalia Jackson swings right through the hole. It's going to be another run scored. It's going to be 11-6. Ashnod creeping. It's going to be John Gabbana who steps in now. Prawley's out of the game. Gabbana's first pitch, crushed to left. Gannon Weeks, he's back there. He catches it for the out. The Weavers are going to the World Series. The Beavers, excuse me. Sorry, that was crazy. I half expected Ashnod to come back there, but he does not. The Beavers have an insane inning where they scored tons of runs in game number 7 here to take the lead, come back from behind, and they go to the World Series now to face off against Luke Archer. It's going to be an extremely, extremely exciting series when we get to that, but I mean, the fight Ashnod just showed in that 9th inning, that had my heart pumping. I don't know about the rest of you, but exciting baseball, exciting series. I called them the Weavers. That's how exciting it was. And he's going back for round 3 in the World Series against a different opponent each time, too. So that's an awesome trivia fact for all of you here tonight. Weavers never faced the same opponent in any of his 3 World Series, which is now going to be scheduled up soon. We'll be excited to get that rolling. And the AAA is getting rolling soon, too, as well. Looking like Sunday night, we are probably going to have Ox versus Max probably kick off. But yeah, the series in and of itself between these two just titans of the game, back and forth all the way, always deserves a game 7 when they go at it. Ashnod falls to Weaver for the 3rd straight season in the playoffs. Gotta be tough, but he always fights hard every season. He always comes back. He's always dominant. He's always in the top 4. He always sets records. Just can't quite get over the hump. So we'll see again if he returns for a 7th round. He wants to go again. I mean, I'm sure he'll be up there with the best and the rest of them. He's truly, a Hall of Famer for that reason. He's the all-time home run leader. He's the best hitter this league's seen as a whole. So, but he's bested tonight by Weaver, who had an all-around great performance. His hitting was just great tonight. The rallying was insane, and once the low velo came in there, I think he took advantage of that and got some, fortunate breaks as well, and it all was rolling. The Beaver is just with Beaver's night all the way through. It looked like it might have been Ashnod's when it was 4-0, but that's really where things stalled out. So what a series. Great opponents. Thank you to the players. Thank you to Weaver for streaming it. Thank you to everybody who makes this possible. Urban for these great semifinal promos. Now we can get a World Series set up going for everybody, so we'll be excited for that. With that being said, Game 7 just wrapped up here. We'll be looking to schedule more baseball here soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that in Discord and anywhere else that you might be able to find XBL news, even on Reddit. Once it comes to World Series time, we might be advertising some games there, so we'll try and pump those up and get excited for that. So thank you everybody for being here. Hope you enjoyed the cast, and we will see you next time here on the Cross Platform Baseball League channel. Have a safe and pleasant evening, everybody.